Mr. Speaker, and I want to also echo my thanks to Chairman McKeon. I had the pleasure not only of working with him on this committee, but also the Education Committee when we were on that. And so you will be missed here in the Congress, Buck, but as a Californian, I hope you'll come back and help California even more. An important role of the Armed Services Committee is to conduct aggressive oversight on the hundreds of billions that the Department of Defense spends each year. And while the DoD needs strong funding support from Congress, there are still a lot of areas of wasteful spending, areas that need to be cut, areas where more funding might be needed than requested in the budget. And I am pleased that this final NDAA includes numerous measures to reduce or restrict funding for DoD programs that are behind schedule, not performing, or judged to be of lower priorities. In the Tactical Air and Land Forces Subcommittee, in this part of the bill, there are almost $800 million in funding reductions to such programs, and we did that in a bipartisan manner. There is also oversight legislation on several critical programs. The final bill provides funding for the President's budget level for most major programs, including more than $8 billion for the F-35 aircraft, also for research and development on that aircraft. And finally, the NDAA also includes significant funding in high priority areas. For example, the Growler aircraft, $450 million, an additional $98 million for an additional MQ-9 aircraft, an additional $103 million for UH-80 helicopters for our Army National Guard, an additional $382 million for Army ground vehicles. Also, I am very pleased that my provisions to further integrate women into the military were included in this final bill. I strongly urge the Department of Defense to ensure that there are no delays in expanding opportunities for female service members who are out there on the front line. And I yield back.